So to cap things off, Iron Man is holding Ultron at gunpoint, or missile point. And the true Marvel fans know this missile ain't no joke, no matter how small it is. Yo, pause. Nah, but for real, last time I seen bro use this, he was blowing up a tank. And the other time, it just kind of failed. But yeah, Ultron hit Tony with this Uno reverse card and was like, you need to check on your boy Ben. And so Iron Man disposes of bro and starts flying away. But bro, then the scene switches to this man Hulk and he is tweaking out. Bro, like he off the perk 30s, 60s, and 90s. Like please look into bro's eyes. There is no thought perception of good and evil behind those. He's just moving. And unfortunately, Hulk sees a little city, and you know he gotta get active. So my go Iron Man starts looking around for the Hulk, and he uses the original ChatGPT talking about news or footage, keyword Hulk. And then videos of Hulk started popping up, live streams and mess. Like, what the freak is this? If I had this for class, do you understand how? For college enrollment reasons, I had to cut that part. And I'm not gonna lie, one thing I can't take seriously is Iron Man in this suit no more, bro. After all the memes. And so Tony Stark calls in the team because he needs a little lullaby, meaning Black Widow needs to rub Hulk's hand and stuff to chill him out. I never understood that mess. Like the Hulk I know ain't calming down over no shorty rubbing his palm and singing songs, man. Can some comic reader tell me if this is canon, bro? I gotta know. So after realizing he has no help like pre-2012 Brian, Tony's just like, I'm calling in Veronica. And then we see the space station shuttle satellite BS, man. I don't even know what this is. Like I really thought to myself, how did Iron Man even get something out here like this? But once again, this is Iron Man we talking about. Tony Stark we talking about. But yeah, the next scene we see Hulk terrorizing the city on top of cars. On top of cars. Hey, on top of cars. Hello. Meanwhile, Iron Man's flying into the city straight ore farming, bro, with all his gadgets next to him and whatnot. And Loki, after seeing the artillery flying next to him, I knew the Hulk was in for something, because this is Iron Man we talking about. And if there's one thing Tony gonna do, he gonna make sure his suits are a whole lot of red. So on the ground, we see Hulk terrorizing the city, and some police officers pop out with them Dracos shooting, bro. And Loki watched bro getting surgical with the Drake. He Loki hitting head taps. And personally, after seeing no bullets worked, I wouldn't keep firing. Like, what do they be doing? What do they be thinking in these situations, gang? Play your life. But yeah, the Hulk obviously irritated, runs over to them and straight up punch the car they hiding behind, bruh. I ain't gonna lie, this is disrespect. I don't care if you are the Hulk. I gotta get my ones with you. Let me chill, I'm tweaking. And the Hulk seeing bro decides he gonna go for the kill. But as soon as he goes over the swing, we just see this big hunk or whatever drop down, blocking his attack. And you know that's Iron Man trademark technology right there. Cause then about 7 others drop down around Hulk, containing this man while shocking him. And I gotta say, this was overly smooth by Tony. He did put this man in a cage. And so 12 starts surrounding the cage and the Hulk again. And the Hulk is in that John trying to break out with all his might. You can feel the vibrations. And like I was saying earlier, I dead don't know why these officers are trying anything, bro. You're not protecting the city. You just making Hulk more mad. I gotta do a tutorial on how to play your life 101, especially if you in one of these Marvel movies. And so eventually the cage just sinks into the ground because the Hulk was in there doing something. And as soon as they think there's some type of piece, the Hulk hops out the ground like a mole. Or like a hedgehog. What the thing at the top of the ground? But yeah, he immediately starts aggroing on this black lady in the car. And I ain't trying to say the Hulk racist or nothing. But come on, dude. You trying to murk the black queens? Don't make me call Dr. Captain Umar.
Are you serious, my brother?
But yes, all reasonable hope was looking lost. The GOAT himself comes through. Iron Man in this overly strong, overly buff Sam Sulek suit. And I never really liked this suit design, but with this Cardi instrumental behind it, this is fire. This is fire. So Iron Man attempts to calm down the situation. And although he didn't, this became a goated meme. But skip all that, let's get to the action.
With your mind.
So Iron Man mentioned Bruce Banner provoking Hulk to throw a car at this man. And of course my GOAT catches it, but Hulk instantly counters with a punch through the car. And I told y'all, when he's off them perk 90s, this is how he gonna be moving. So Iron Man instantly counter moves and palms the mess out of the Hulk's head. Then he's just like, I bet, and proceeds to drag the Hulk's head through the ground, bro, through the concrete. And I know I'm not tripping, but don't this move look familiar? This really just a variation of that Broly move he was doing to the Z Fighters. Tony Stark gotta be a Dragon Ball Z fan. So the Hulk boots Iron Man off with pure animosity, and then he just charges at Iron Man but gets countered with ease. I did have to put this in slow-mo. There were 3 points of impact, the shoulder check, the push off, and then the blast. And so after this, Tony starts lacking too hard, and he proceeds to pay the price because Hulk pops out the cut and Shohei Ohtani's my man. And literally as soon as my GOAT recovers, he gets stabbed in the back. So Hulk having the advantage starts crashing out even more, tearing the pieces off of Iron Man's suit. And one might think he's kind of cooked in this predicament, but remember, this is Tony Stark. And Tony just turns his arm and then hits Hulk with this mean punch. Like I'm still trying to figure out how we got so much force from this angle. This is the type of punch big brothers hit you with when y'all start fighting for real. And so the Hulk goes flying into this little flea market area, and poor dude, he just got flipped over by flying Hulk. But yeah, Iron Man ends up calling calling in for a new hand while the Hulk's recovering from the attack. And Loki right here is when one of the funniest but coldest scenes happen, because the Hulk is over here trying to rush Iron Man, but he's trying to buy time so he can get his arm back. And hold on, ooh, I know y'all seen the way Hulk just spun off that laser beam. We need bro with an NFL contract immediately. I just got flashes of Saquon Barkley, the green big version. So when Iron Man gets his full hand, the Hulk and him just do this great collide, and they literally cause a shockwave to break glass and throw people over. And then Iron Man proceeds to flip Hulk like he's a child and start beating his face in repetitively. Then he talking about go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Me personally, Hulk, I'm not going out like this. And of course, when the Hulk tries to counter and grab bro's fist, Iron Man's suit evolves and suck. I'm tweaking, bro. I'm tweaking. But yeah, Iron Man ends up taking off with the Hulk, but the Hulk ain't letting that slide and starts fighting back, causing them to crash into a building. And so when they get inside, they start tussling a little bit or whatever. And Iron Man starts trying to put bro to sleep with this gas mist, but that ain't gonna work. If anything, this just gonna boost Hulk's crackheadism. It's gonna charge up the perks in his DNA. And so this elevator opens up behind them, and Unk in the elevator gonna try to press the down button. Like, if you don't just hop out, bro, what is you doing? This just made me mad. It's always the Michael Jordans, the bald heads. And so the Hulk, having no regard for human life, literally, he kicks Iron Man into this elevator, causing it to free fall. And of course, my goat nonchalantly saves them. But yeah, right after everybody exits the elevator, Hulk tries to attack Iron Man again, but he full counters that John, like, what's bro's name? Then he swings this elevator around and slams the Hulk with it, bruh. Like, this is some WWE activity right now. And if that wasn't enough, he knocks the green out of Hulk. Iron Man low-key going overkill, but that's what you need when you fighting a rampage green monster. So the Hulk looks up even more furious, and then he spits out a tooth, leaving Tony Stark shook, bruh. Tony Stark literally said, I'm sorry. And now the Hulk really on one. He going rampage mode, punching Iron Man through a building, into building, whatever you want to see. And it's getting to the point where Iron Man's suit can't keep taking this beating, because at the same time, Hulk just countering my boy's resupply. He not letting him get no ammo. So Tony sees this building in construction and has an idea. And in one of the most life-threatening moments of Tony's life, he hits one of the greatest Marvel flexes of all time. And bro asks ChatGPT how quickly can he buy this building. And then my goat flies over it, dropping Hulk into the building while also shooting missiles at Cuz, and proceeds to spear the Hulk through like 12,000 stories. But yeah, of course this leaves the building absolutely destroyed with smoke and rubble flying around. Civilians everywhere, military pulling up, and then we see the Hulk looking kind of sad, bro, and I almost feel bad for him. Yeah, no, I'm lying. But of course, once they get to aiming guns at bro, he gets ready to tweak out. But yeah, Iron Man ain't having that and knocks bro out.